Hey everybody, so for those who don't know, Donald Trump recently demolished the East Wing of the White House in order to install a large ballroom there. I'm a really big fan of history, and so I thought maybe now's a great time to, learn about the history of the White House and sort of, figure out some stuff and really understand what's going on with it. I mean, it's this famous building, right? So I headed over to whitehouse.gov and saw what they had there, which is the major events timeline. Okay, so I thought, now I'm going to get to learn some history. Now I'm going to finally know about the history of the White House. So, for example, in 1791, the design for the White House actually commenced. Or in 1814, they had to rebuild it after the War of 1812. In 1824, there was the addition of the South Portico. In 1829, the addition of the North Portico, and that was huge for North Portico heads. 1902, addition of the West Wing. Addition of the Oval Office in 1909, addition of the Rose Garden in 1913. I mean, this stuff is our history, right? But then in 1998, what happened was the Bill Clinton scandal. So that was the major event in the history of the White House, was Bill Clinton's. It seems like he had an affair with Monica Lewinsky. So that was probably a pretty big event in the history of the White House. Here we have in 2012 the Muslim Brotherhood visit. Obama hosts members of the Muslim Brotherhood, a group that promotes Islamist extremism and has ties to Hamas. And that was like, they have the building of the Southern Portico, building of the Northern Portico, Muslim Brotherhood visit. Anyway, so in 2020 we have the tennis pavilion. In 2020, First Lady Melania Trump oversaw the privately funded construction of a 1,200 square foot tennis pavilion on the South Lawn. So I guess that's kind of an interesting bit of history for the White House. But in 2023, what we have actually is cocaine discovered. During Biden's administration, a U.S. Secret Service agent discovered a small zippered plastic bag containing cocaine in the West Wing entrance lobby. Speculation has pointed to Hunter Biden, who we see in the bath. And that's actually, it was a pretty huge day for the White House, they had to rebuild it after 1812. In 2020, there was the tennis pavilion. And then what we have actually was cocaine discovered. Speculations that it was Hunter Biden. Anyway, 2023, other huge day for the White House, was Trans Day of Visibility. Anyway, after that, we have the North and South flagpoles in 2025, the Rose Garden renovations, 2025, Oval Office renovations, the East Wing renovations. So, I mean, I guess that everything's kind of cool at the White House these days. Okay, bye.